You guys probably won't believe this, but that was like my 7th attempt trying to get that right. So you guys can just like the video just for that. I'd really appreciate it. So you know what I'm saying? But anyways, what's up guys? My name's Zane. Welcome to the channel. Hope you guys are having a good day. Tomorrow is a very special day, and that's because I'm gonna be competing in my first league challenge of the season. For those of you who don't know, this year I decided to try to qualify for the Pokemon World Championships, and this is the official start of that challenge. When it comes to league challenges and league cups, we gotta be getting 4 wins throughout the season, so anything less than a first place tomorrow is not gonna cut it. That means that we gotta be on our A game and be focused the entire time. Luckily, I'm pretty confident with the team I'm bringing. I've been practicing with it for a while. It's really gonna come down to getting the right matchups, but as long as we do, I'm pretty confident we could take it home. I got a couple things that I gotta get done before tomorrow, so I'm gonna make sure that those get done. And don't worry, I'm not gonna be leaving you guys in the dark. I didn't buy this camera just to record myself in my living room, so I'm bringing you guys with me. What's up guys, I'm right outside the venue where the league challenge is taking place. I got here a little bit early just so I could talk to you guys. Hopefully they let me record when I'm in there. If not, we're gonna have to consider this $1,000 down the drain, but you know, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. On a more serious note, if they don't, I'll probably just end up using, you know, footage from my games, probably do some screen recording of my Switch while I'm playing, so at least there'll be that, but that's a problem for, you know, the future when I'm editing this. So either way, I thought this would be a great time to talk about what I want to accomplish for the season. Of course, is the main goal, which is to qualify for the Pokemon World Championships this year, and that's definitely not going to change. However, there are a few other things that I'd like to do throughout the season, if at all possible. The first is to win 4 League Cups, which unlike League Challenges where I'm expecting to get 4 wins, pretty much guaranteed, just because with League Challenges, there's a huge abundance of them. You can go to them pretty much every weekend, they're all over the place. But League Cups are a little bit more scarce. And usually when people go to League Cups, they really do try to do their best and bring serious teams. So it's not always a guarantee that you're going to get 4 League Cup wins. So I'm hoping that I'm able to at least do that for the season. The second thing I'd like to do this season is to day 2 a major event. I've only ever been to 1 regional, and when I was there, I got really close. I ended up going 6-3 in day 1 at that event, which means that I was 1 game off of day 2ing. So I'm hoping that at some point I will be able to do that this season. If we want to accomplish our main goal of reaching Worlds, we're definitely going to have to do that. It's going to be a necessity. I don't think it's possible to make it to Worlds this year without day 2ing at least 1 event. So hopefully we end up getting that done at some point. The last thing that I want to do is to make it on stream during a major event. This one's very much out of my control. There's no real way to guarantee that you'll make it on stream. The only way to guarantee it is to make it to the actual finals of an event, which, you know, man, you just got to be so good, you're undeniable. I'll be keeping track of these goals throughout the season, and I'll be updating you guys anytime I make progress or complete one of them. But it's time to head inside, so let's catch this dub, baby. What's up guys, it's been a couple of days since the league challenge and the results are in. But before I get into how I did, I want to spend some time to give out some much deserved shout outs. First, huge shout out to the tournament organizer that put on the event. I know it's not always easy to organize events like this, but they did a great job making sure everything ran smoothly. I also wanted to give a huge shout out to the store staff that let me get some of the footage that you guys saw. The venue itself was actually really nice. When you first enter the store, there's this little like lobby area with 2 doors. The door on the right leads to the main store where you can purchase things like trading cards, board games, and they even had this section for retro video games that I thought was really cool. The door on the left leads to the main play area, which is a large room that the store uses to run events. I think I could speak for everyone there when I say that it was overall a great time. When it comes to how I did, unfortunately, I didn't get the win. I ended up going 1-2, which means no CP this time, but don't worry, there's always next time. The beauty of league challenges is that they're really low commitment because there's just so many of them. And they're just a great way to just get some practice in, hone your skills, and then optimize your team for the bigger, more important events. You can't qualify for the Pokemon World Championships through a single league challenge anyways, so there's nothing to worry about. I'll be going to plenty more league challenges throughout the season, so it's important to stay confident. And there's even another league challenge happening this coming weekend that I'll be attending. So make sure to subscribe if you want to hear how that challenge ends up going. I'd say the worst part is the fact that I screen captured pretty much the entire tournament to get footage for this video, which means that I can pretty much relive that trauma any time now. It's gonna be a long year, isn't it? Now, just because we didn't earn any CP doesn't mean that it was a complete waste of time. We arguably got something even more important than that. Experience. And through this experience, there's a few things that I learned leading up to and during the tournament that I think I can use for next time to improve. The first of those mistakes is that I didn't really practice enough leading up to the event. Although I was confident with the general gameplay loop of the team, I did not get the reps in that I needed to be able to perform well. One of my friends was literally playing Pokemon Showdown at the venue right before the event started. So it's no surprise that I lost to him when we played. He literally wanted it more. The second lesson that I learned is to make sure that you know your damage calcs. There were a ton of attacks that I wasn't sure if I'd be able to live, and that ended up making me play differently and honestly a little bit scared. And in a game like Pokemon, you can't have that. You need to maximize every single turn in this game if you want to win consistently, and that means you gotta know how much damage your Pokemon can take and how much they can dish out, whether or not you can get a KO. There were a ton of situations where I clicked follow me on my Clefairy instead of helping hand because I didn't think that my Calyrex could live the turn. But looking back, those helping hands would have secured KOs that would have definitely guaranteed my Calyrex's survival. The last thing I learned is to stay focused the entire game. I felt like I was playing on autopilot a lot of the time. I don't want to blame it on the fact that I was juggling playing the game with trying to screen record as much of the game as possible, but I will say that I was not thinking at the level that I usually do. This could also be because I haven't been to an event over a month now, and it could just be that I'm a little bit rusty, but next time I'm gonna make sure that I'm well rested, hydrated, and moisturized. Anyways, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, if you did, please don't forget to leave a like. It really does help out the channel. Also, if you want to follow me along for my Pokemon VGC journey this year, don't forget to subscribe. I'll be back soon. Have a good one, and I'll see you guys next time.